has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Parker outside. Parker double teamed. There's the pass to Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, yes, huge. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ezeli. He draws iron on the dunk. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And Brandon Rush slams it in.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that. And guys, remember, Lamar. Marcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season, but he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Thompson. And by Iguodala. And he goes in for the dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Ginobili. And stolen by Barnes. All alone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout called the Warriors. And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that play.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factor in all of the international competition, you're going to have to start to show some wear and tear, and that's been the case for Manu.
Excellent point. He played 4 pro years overseas before the NBA. Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, guys, getting back to Ginobili, the most concerning part about last year centers around his shooting. down in field goal, three-point, and free throw percentage. Just could not find the mark all season long.
West is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Spates checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush.
And looking forward for Ginobili, he may have to reshape his game a little bit. Less commotion overall to try and reduce turnovers. Maybe accepting more of a toned-down role versus the catalyst role that he's really enjoyed over the course of his career.
Clock at 2. He rifled that one in from distance. And 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Shoots it. There's the feed to Curry. Thompson is double. Back to Curry. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And he trims the lead to single digits. Ezeli's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Curry kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by West. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Shot's good by Mills.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Curry passes to Barnes. Stolen by Ginobili. Over to the wing. Mills dishes to Anderson. West. Can't hit the reverse layup. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Spurs leading by 13. Mills and Manu at the guards. West out there with Anderson. That's the San Antonio 5. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, and in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. and he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's stolen by Duncan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam. At the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
That's good. 15 points for Draymond Green.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
It's stolen by Green.
Get on Maurice, get on Maurice.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Leonard attacking. Duncan trying to break loose. And Green with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Knocked away. Parker with the steal. The Warriors pull it in. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could. Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. He said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.